What's up, guys? Horn Alice with you here, bringing you Fairytail final season anime review. This was episode 300 or 26, wherever you go to watch it, titled Together Always. This was a very intense episode, emotional but very enjoyable as well, and straight fire. It starts off with Gajil continuing his battle with Bloodman, and he's taking a beating. And while he's taking this beating, we get to see character development on him, and he's reflecting how he feels pathetic to the other Dragon Slayers because he stated that they all had their cats first, they all found a home, and they all had got Dragon Force, and he felt like he was always the last one to do all these things, and it just really get him upset and irritated, and he felt pathetic, and he decided to pull a Natsu, and he decided to absorb all the particles from Bloodman, from his not anti-magic, but those special particles that give you curses, which don't mix with magic. And Bloodman is like, you're gonna die. But instead of him dying, as you see in one of my thumbnails, he actually became like a Dragon Force, complete full body steel man. And he just started going in, he started whining on Bloodman, and he actually gets to defeat him in that form. Unfortunately, Bloodman, as a sore loser, decided to cast this spell which basically grabs his opponent and drags him down to hell with him. So he grabbed Gajil and he's dragging him down, and Libby runs up. Even though she's spitting by blood from her sickness, from the particles, she goes to run up to save him, and he pins her down with some nails. And she was like, what you doing? And he's like, if you touch me, you're going to get more infected and you're going to die. She's like, I don't care, I want to save you. And she used her feet to draw a sword, using her magic, and she used a sword to break the rock that was holding her down, and she continued to run forward to get him. But unfortunately, she wasn't able to grab him on time because Panther Lily stepped in to save her, which was Gajil's, final request to him, if anything goes wrong, to save her. And he did, he stopped her. And you have them both crying there, and it was a very sad, emotional moment. The acting was good, the animation was beautiful. That's one thing that a lot of people don't give Fairytail credit for, is their art animation and their music. But in voice acting, all three was done perfectly, and it was beautiful, very sad moment. Then we cut over to Natsu and Brandish, and them trying to talk to the old man, August, trying to convince him. And Brandish did get an okay from him that he's gonna try to talk to Natsu and them to see if he can find a way to not betray Aerith, but at the same time him and Brandish could step away from their duties for this moment to give them at least a fighting chance somewhat. I mean, this doesn't really make sense, but he's willing to at least talk to them. But Miss, I know a lot of people are gonna get mad at him because what he did to Brandish, he implanted fake memories in her, and she basically thought August was an enemy, and she took out a dagger and she used her magic on it to extend it through him, so he has a big hole in his chest. He should be dead, but as you see in one of the thumbnails, he became this red demon with crimson aura, and he made this fire circle that spit up fire straight up in the air, hurting everybody, Natsu, Miss, Lucy, and them. And even people from the guild hall saw it from far away, and they're like, oh my god, what is that? On the east side, which that's where they were at. And you see Master Makaraj is really worried, especially because he knows how powerful August is. Even though he never seen him, he knows the tales of him and how much everyone else is scared of him. So that just puts him up there. Like I said, he is number 1 out of the 12 Spriggans, and Irene is number 2, and they're very well known for being the strongest man and strongest woman. So the master do know of them, even though he never seen them. So of course he's worried. Then we shift over to the third part, which was the best part, and it was Actor Logia being stopped by Irene. And basically how it went down, it was she was like, I can't let you pass. And he replied you know who I am and you dare to get in my way. And this should be fun. And Irene, she makes the first move, and she summons this red comic, I guess, or red fireball, and she shoots it at him. But he blocks it with one hand, and he slaps it away like it's nothing. And he finds out, oh, so you're an high enchantress. And she was like, yes, I am. And she started throwing all these attacks at him. And I have to admit, in the manga, it was better. Because in the manga, it was she actually threw a whole bunch of different attacks at him to build up strength for what she did in this episode. Which what she did was she cast a spell, as Zareth called it, word reconstruction spell, where it's basically you reconstruct the word. It's technically what the spell does, exactly what it states. And so she affected all of Fiora, the whole country of Fiora, and she reconstructed it to her will. And that's how it ended off. Now, when it comes to like the Ectologia versus Elaine, I don't really like how they did it. The manga did it better. It was a little bit longer than what it was here. There was one scene I really wanted to see, which was the scene that in the manga she actually made like a big hole under Ectologia, and he falls, and I believe she summons like a meteor on him to like push him more down. And that first hit with the fireball that she threw, that was the first attack that she did, but she did other attacks, which sadly we didn't get to really see them. I noticed the pacing for Fairytail is going very fast. I'm not sure how long Fairytail is going to last if it keeps going this fast. Again, these were great episodes. It's certain things cut out that I wish we can see animated. And Ectologia and Elaine was actually one of the things I really wanted to see. I'm sorry, not Elaine, Irene. That was one of the best fights that I wanted to see. But it wasn't really a fight, it was more of a tussle, but still. I wish it was animated the way it was in the manga, but it is what it is. And again, I wanted to stay on the Mist part. Mist doing what he did. I know a lot of people are going to hate on him and bash on him like always. But he had the right mindset. It was an adult, positive tactic mindset of someone in war. If your opponent, if you can get them to drop their guard down or get them where their guard is down, take that kill shot. So that's exactly what he did. Yeah, he plotted it from the beginning, even though we don't know how he was able to plant, that memory in her mind without touching her. So, he has to touch his victims when it comes to people that actually implant memories. We never see him touch Brandis, so it was like, how did he get that on? That was something a lot of people complained about in the manga as well. But they did all ride together and they were all talking in a circle. So it could have been possible. Just because it didn't show it doesn't mean nothing. We know how it works and stuff, but plus we know after the 2-year time skip, he also got stronger, so maybe he doesn't need to touch people no more. Maybe he can just look at them and implant it. Like I said, it wasn't really explained well, but as powerful as his magic is, it really doesn't need to be explained well, because it's just the OP magic in general. But I know a lot of people are going to get upset what he did, and it makes sense. Like I said, it's war. This is the enemy, the strongest, not including Zareth. So why not attack him when his guard is down? Unfortunately, that plan backfired, and as you can tell, they caught that big L. Now, we're not sure if they down for the count, because we know they all got hit with that flame pillar. But Natsu's most likely going to be okay, because he's a fire dragon slayer, and Lucy was in his arms when he was holding her, so she's probably going to be okay too. But Happy and Mist are the two that was not saved by anybody. They actually caught the full-fledged attack. Especially Happy, because he was still enlarged, thanks to Brenda's magic, so I'm not sure what's going to happen to him. And last but not least, talking about Gajo again. As sad and as good as that moment was, we have to remember this is Fairytail. The good guys don't die or lose. And anime logic, of course, if you don't see a body, the person's not dead. So I highly doubted that Gajo did. He probably on death's door, but I don't see him dying permanently. But that's just my take on that episode. For me, I liked that episode. That's all I have for you guys. Again, great episode, great stuff. But like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Please hit the notification bell for more. Follow me on Twitter, link me down below. Give this video a like. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions of the episode. And tell me what you thought about Irene versus Ectologia. Tell me what you think that spell is that she used. Tell me what Mary's plan is, if you think you know what it is, if you can predict it. Also, please no spoilers down below. But that's all I have for you guys. Peace out and have a good one.